Welcome back to Auto Hub Info, the channel where innovation meets adrenaline, and every engine tells a story of power, passion, and precision. Today we dive into one of the most breathtaking masterpieces from Italy, the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS, a car that doesn't just move, it roars, flies, and dominates the road with unapologetic elegance. The Ferrari 812 GTS is the open-top version of one of Ferrari's most legendary Grand Tourers, a perfect fusion of racing heritage and luxurious craftsmanship. Ferrari, founded in 1939 by Enzo Ferrari, has always aimed to create cars that feel like art in motion, and the 812 GTS is no exception. The name 812 stands for 800 horsepower and a 12-cylinder engine, carrying forward Ferrari's iconic V12 legacy that began decades ago with models like the 365 GTB and the Testarossa. The 2026 version continues this tradition but brings modern technology, sharper performance, and refined aerodynamics to make it even more thrilling and futuristic. The invention of the Ferrari 812 GTS concept lies in the desire to blend raw V12 performance with the freedom of an open sky. Ferrari developed this convertible Grand Tourer to give drivers not only high-speed capability but also the joy of hearing the natural symphony of a V12 without a roof in the way. Italy remains the core country where this car is crafted with passion and precision, but its popularity spreads worldwide. The United States, the United Arab Emirates, Germany, and the United Kingdom are some of the countries where the 812 GTS is most sold and most admired. Wealthy supercar collectors and enthusiasts across Europe, the Middle East, and Asia fight to get their hands on one because of its exclusivity, power, and the iconic Ferrari badge. Talking about popularity, this car is not just known, it's worshipped. Since its reveal, it has been trending across social media, luxury events, automotive expos, and even celebrity garages. Limited production numbers and Ferrari's strict buying policies make it even more desirable. You can't simply buy this car with money, you need a strong relationship with Ferrari or a valued history of ownership. That adds a layer of prestige that few brands can match. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS continues to be a symbol of success, style, and pure driving passion, standing tall in a market filled with hybrid and electric hypercars while proudly keeping the V12 engine alive. Under the hood, the performance of the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS is nothing short of insane. It is powered by a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine producing around 830 horsepower and 720 Nm of torque. This engine screams up to 9,500 revolutions per minute, delivering a spine-tingling sound and an unforgettable driving rush. It can go from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.8 seconds and reach a top speed of over 340 km per hour. Ferrari uses a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox that shifts quicker than a blink and delivers power smoothly to the rear wheels. Rear-wheel steering, magnetic suspension control, aerodynamic vents, and active diffusers help the 812 GTS stay glued to the road even at extreme speeds. The throttle response is razor-sharp and the car feels alive with every turn of the wheel. Despite being a high-performance V12 machine, fuel efficiency is not its strongest point. It delivers around 6 to 7 km per liter, depending on driving style. But let's be honest, no one buys a Ferrari 812 GTS to save fuel. This car is bought for thrill, prestige, and the emotional connection between driver and machine. The fuel consumption may be high, but the experience you get in return is priceless. Ferrari has also introduced some efficiency improvements like start-stop technology and lighter materials, but the main focus remains on performance and sound rather than economy. When it comes to capabilities, the 2026-812 GTS is built to conquer highways, racetracks, and scenic coastal roads with equal elegance. It offers incredible acceleration, precise handling, and optimized downforce for high-speed stability. The retractable hardtop roof opens or closes in just 14 seconds, even while driving at slow speeds. This lets you enjoy the open-air feeling whenever you wish. It also features advanced traction control, F1-inspired stability systems, carbon ceramic brakes, and lightweight components that make it agile and responsive. The chassis is engineered to handle sharp corners without body roll, giving the driver full confidence to push the car to its limits. Stepping inside, the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS welcomes you with premium leather seats, carbon fiber trim, digital instrument clusters, and the signature Ferrari steering wheel with integrated controls. The cabin is a perfect balance of sporty minimalism and luxury. Key features include a dual-screen setup for driver and passenger, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a high-quality audio system, climate control, and customizable driving modes. The passenger display allows co-drivers to see speed, RPM, and navigation details, making the ride more engaging. The aerodynamics have been updated to reduce wind turbulence inside the cabin even with the roof down. Now let's talk about price. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS starts at around $450,000 to $500,000 depending on customization and market taxes. However, if you add bespoke options, custom paint, carbon fiber parts, and Ferrari's tailor-made program, the price can easily cross $600,000 or more. In countries with high import duties, such as India or China, the price can even reach over $1 million. But every dollar spent is a ticket to a world where speed meets style and heritage meets innovation. The biggest selling points of the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS are its naturally aspirated V12 engine, limited availability, aerodynamic convertible design, and the legacy of Ferrari craftsmanship. While the world is shifting towards electric vehicles, Ferrari's decision to preserve the V12 makes the 812 GTS a collector's dream and a tribute to pure mechanical excellence. It is not just a car, it is an emotion, a piece of history on wheels, and a symbol of status. People buy it not only for how fast it goes, but for how it makes them feel alive, proud, and connected to decades of Italian motorsport glory. And that wraps up today's journey into the world of the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS. If you love cars that ignite passion and demand attention, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Stay tuned to AutoHub Info for more exciting automotive adventures. Until next time, drive safe and dream big.